Hi, my name is Amy Gerhart, and I'm the lead pastor here at Arvada United Methodist Church. And as has been the case throughout these COVID days, I have been amazed at the resilience and the flexibility and the willingness of our congregation to continue to live into our COVID mission, to stay connected to God and to one another through these experiences that are unprecedented and times that none of us could have even ever imagined. And one of the ways we've been doing that is by trying to stay very clear about what to expect about our worship and our service and our ministry plans. We have made an attempt at trying to make decisions and pivot when needed in cycles or seasons of a couple months at a time so that we can get accustomed to whatever the pattern is, that we can anticipate what should be happening week to week and get ready for that next season as it comes and as we find ourselves always being informed by the health and safety guidance and directives of both our county and our state. You all have done such an amazing job, and I just want to commend you and thank you for all that flexibility and resilience. And we're going to ask for it one more time. Starting this coming Sunday, as you know, we have had to wrap up our parking lot service because snow is starting to fall and the temperatures are starting to fall. And so we are going to begin again starting Sunday, November 8th, all the way until February 14th. A next season, if you will, of pre-recorded worship services, much like we experienced in the summer months of 2020. You might remember how we do this, and we go ahead on 8 o'clock on Sunday mornings. We will put up on YouTube, on the AUMC YouTube page, our recorded worship service that will be up there throughout the entire week for people to view at their discretion. You'll get an email on Sunday mornings reminding you about that link and how to get to that service, and that can be forwarded to friends, to neighbors, to others whom you know would benefit from hearing God's word and God's hope each Sunday morning. So that will be happening starting this coming Sunday, November 8th at 8 o'clock a.m. On Sundays, you don't have to view it then, but if you wish to, it's made available by 8 o'clock, and then you can view it any time throughout the week. Those who don't have access to internet or don't feel comfortable viewing the service in this way will be able to receive a print version of the service where they can actually dial a phone number to be able to receive the sermon and be able to hear the sermon in the service and feel connected that way. Also, every Sunday morning now, starting on November 8th, we will continue our children's Zoom programming as well as our Kaleidoscope Adult Education Hour at 9 o'clock. If you have questions about those Zoom connections, feel free to call Deb at the church office or consult our website at arvadaumc.org to learn more about connecting with those ministries. Also, every Sunday morning now at 10 o'clock a.m., we will continue to have our Facebook Live with one of the pastors. This coming Sunday, you can go on to Arvada UMC's Facebook page at 10 o'clock. I will be the host pastor this week, and we just get an opportunity to interact about the themes of the worship week, talk about what's going on in our lives, and there's quite a bit right now. Be able to pray together and be able to just connect with one another on a Sunday morning, which is always our tradition and our experience when we're in building under normal circumstances. So all this will be beginning on November 8th, and we hope that you will join us, continue to connect with us, and know that we have more people that connect with us in virtual worship experiences when we have these pre-recorded services than even our numbers when we were in person on Sunday mornings in the building. That's not to say that we don't need that space of being in person when COVID days are done, but it does let us know that we are reaching some folks that may not have ever connected with the church in another way. So we are going to be challenged, even as we move beyond COVID, to continue to find and use these ways of connecting with folks, not only in the pews, but also in their homes, in their offices, and their places of recreation. Some of you also may be wondering, so what's going to happen at Christmas time with worship services? There are all kinds of surprises coming. Much of them are still being informed by whatever the directives are around COVID, but it is our hope and intention that there are some very intentional ways to open up our building in safe and protective ways for both Christmas time services as well as prayer opportunities and other growth experiences throughout the time of Advent. So stay tuned. You'll be learning more, but for right now, we hope that you'll join us this coming Sunday, November 8th, with our experiences of worship online, with our Facebook Live times, and our continued times of learning for children, youth, and adults. Have a great week. Know that I join you in continued prayer and persistent prayer for the results of our election in our nation. And as we continue to pause and wait and do this holy work as Christians, know that we do it together and that God is always with us. Have a great week.